In the previous lecture, we talked about methodologies and problem-solving approach that guide business process engineering. Today, we will define as is to be model and its significance in analyzing, designing, and improving business processes. How as is to be model works. The as is to be model is a methodological approach and is applied to by firstly documenting what is currently done using as is process maps. It helps in business process improvement, ensuring that changes are made with a thorough understanding of the current state and a clear vision for the designing future state. The initial step involves creating as-is process maps to document the current state of organizational process. This documentation serves several crucial purposes, such as capturing an accurate visual picture of your organization's process and visualizing process breakdowns and areas of risks. Following the documentation of the current state, the next phase involves discussing and modifying these process maps to illustrate the proposed to-be way of doing things. This step is crucial for modeling the impact of any future process changes before you make them. It allows organizations to model and visualize the potential impact of future process changes before they are implemented. This is a proactive approach to understanding how alterations may affect the overall processes. One of the critical advantages of this model is its focus on avoiding unintended consequences by changing process maps before actual implementation. The approach aims to prevent organizations from making decisions without a full comprehension of why certain processes are conducted in a particular way. This model mitigates the risk of making things worse by ensuring that changes are not made impulsively or without deep understanding of the existing processes. It encourages a thoughtful and strategic approach to process improvement. The as-is to be model also emphasize the importance of quantifying improvement without a clear understanding of the starting point as is to becomes impossible to measure the effectiveness of any future changes or improvements. Defining the as-is process. The as-is process represents of your current state of activities within an organization, providing detailed information of what the organization currently does in terms of the business processes. This analysis aims to capture existing workflows and operations as they are executed in the practice. It's crucial to note that the as-is analysis primarily highlights what can be improved but may not inherently suggest how these improvements should be implemented. Mapping the as-is process involves documenting and visually representing the sequence of steps and interactions that make up the current state of business processes. Several reasons highlight the importance of capturing the as-is processes in defining to-be. Firstly, individuals responsive for executing a specific process often possess valuable insights into how it can be improved. However, they might lack the authority to implement these changes. By capturing the as-is processes, organizations tap into first-hand knowledge of those directly involved, uncovering potential improvements suggested by the individuals closest to the operational aspects. Secondly, the act of talking through and documenting a process makes individuals think critically about better ways to perform tasks. This reflective process can lead to the generation of innovative ideas for improvement. It transforms tacit knowledge into explicit knowledge, making improvement opportunities more apparent. Thirdly, the as-is analysis often reveals instances where different individuals or teams perform the same tasks in different ways. Identifying these variations enables organizations to standardize processes, promoting consistency and efficiency. It allows organizations to identify which method is the most effective and can be adopted across the board. Fourthly, thinking about and visually mapping out the as-is processes fosters a heightened awareness of the workflow. It encourages individuals to view their tasks as part of a larger process and promotes a culture of continuous improvement. When employees see their roles in the context of broader processes, they are more likely to proactively contribute to optimizing those processes. In essence, the as-is process serves as a foundational step in process improvement initiatives. While it may reveal existing inefficiencies or areas for enhancements, its true value lies in stimulating collaborative discussions, empowering employees to contribute their ideas, and laying the groundwork for defining the to-be state. By understanding and visualizing current processes, organizations can set on the journey of improvement with a solid foundation and collective understanding of where enhancements are needed. So, defining the to-be processes. Let's consider defining the to-be processes. If we want to clearly define the to-be processes, it can be envisioned as your proposed future processes. It serves as a design for the processes that an organization plans to implement, incorporating improvements, optimizations, and changes defined through the business process analysis. Creating a process model of the to-be state allows organizations to visualize and communicate the planned changes effectively. The to-be processes outlines the desired or planned changes to existing processes. It incorporates enhancements, optimizations, and innovations that have been identified during the analysis of the current state of as-is process. This forward-looking model represents the organization's vision for how processes should ideally function in the future. By designing to-be process model, you can outline the steps, activities, and interactions of the future state of a business processes and discussions it with those people who will be impacted by the changes planned. The goal here is to gather insights, feedback, and perspectives from those impacted to ensuring that their views are considered in the planning processes. Quantifying the return on the investment also would be helpful in making transformed decisions by understanding the potential financial and operational impact of the proposed changes. So now we are going to discuss why as-is to-be matters. Analyzing as-is and to-be processes is crucial for several reasons. And understanding these scenarios is essential for organizations seeking to improve their organizational efficiency and effectiveness. Let's elaborate on why the as-is to-be analysis matters step by step. When issues within the current state are known or reported by employees or customers, conducting an as-is analysis becomes necessary. This could include problems such as frustrated customers, service delays, financial difficulties, or any other challenges that hinder the smooth flow of business processes. In scenarios where customers or businesses users are confused about the correct steps to complete a business processes, an as-is analysis helps organizations uncover the root cause of confusion and design a streamlined and clear to-be processes that address user concerns. Next, when organizations are considering automating existing business processes, understanding the as-is state is essential. The analyst provides insights into manual steps, bottlenecks, potential challenges, and inefficiencies that can be addressed and optimized during the automation processes. When business processes are not well documented, the as-is analysis ensures that existing processes are documented comprehensively. Standardizing and documenting processes are essential for knowledge transfer, training, and maintaining consistency across the organizations. Organizations interested in creating of a functioning business activity model benefit significantly from analyzing the as-is and defining to-be state. This process ensures a clear understanding of how different activities are interconnected and how they contribute to overall business objectives. In situations where business processes are not streamlined across the different departments of the organization, the as-is analysis becomes a key step since it helps identify disparities, overlaps, and areas for alignment, fostering a more cohesive and efficient workflow for organizations planning to transition from paper-based to mobile processes mapping solutions. Understanding the as-is state will be much more efficient. It provides a baseline for comparison, helping organizations assess the impact of the transition and ensuring a seamless transition to new technologies. What is process mapping? Let's consider. Studying process mapping is essential because organizations gain a clear understanding of how their processes work from start to finish. Process mapping is a visual representation tool used to illustrate and document the sequence of steps, activities, inputs, and outputs involved in a specific business processes. It provides a clear and comprehensive overview of how a process unfolds, allowing stakeholders to visualize and understand its structure in the context of the defined phase in the define, measure, analyze, improve, control framework. Process mapping serves as a tool gate. What is the process mapping? Let's consider. Process mapping is a visual representation technique that provides a graphical and descriptive overview of how a sequence of activities or tasks is carried out within a system or organization. It serves as a powerful tool for participants to gain a detailed understanding of a process, fostering effective decision-making and improvement initiatives. Key features and components of process mapping include the inputs, outputs, and activities in the phase in the processes. Process mapping involves creating a visual representation of a process using graphic symbols and illustrative descriptions. So, the visual representation makes it easier for participants to grasp the complexities of the process. A good process map should illustrate the flow of the work and the interaction within the organization. It should make use of common language, symbols that are easily understood by everyone. An ideal process map should constrain proper detail with respect to multiple paths, decisions, and reworks loops. Now, let's consider understanding processes. In this slide, let me explain about understanding the processes. As was stated before, process mapping serves as a valuable tool for gaining a better understanding of a process by visually representing its sequence of activities, inputs, and outputs. The flowchart provides depicting the process of making pasta serves as an illustrative example of how process mapping can be employed to understand and improve workflows. Let's elaborate on the key aspects. The flowchart visually breaks down the process of making pasta in distinct steps. Each step is represented by a specific shape or symbol, making it easily to follow the sequence of actions. The flowchart highlights a starting activity by start making pasta and finished output eating pasta. So here from the flowchart, you can see the arrows connecting the shapes in the flowchart illustrates the flow of the process. This clarity ensures that anyone reviewing the chart can be easily comprehend the order in which tasks are performed. Each step is associated with a specific task and clear sequence. For example, to start making pasta, you then fill the pan with water, put it in the stove, and turn on the stove. Simultaneously asking the right question in process mapping is crucial for gaining a comprehensive understanding of a business process. In this example, there are two questions provided. Is the water boiling and is the pasta ready? After completing the series of such events, you can finish the process by eating the ready pasta. This identification is crucial for understanding the resources required and the outcomes produced at various stages of the process. While the example is a simplified representation of the pasta making process, it effectively captures the essential steps involved. Similarly, various business departments such as operations, finance, supply chain, sales, marketing, and accounting use similar diagrams to simplify complex processes for analysts. The process map example of making pasta demonstrates how process mapping can be a universal and powerful tool for understanding and improving workflows across various business functions. Its simplicity, visual clarity, and applicability make it a valuable asset in the pursuit of enhanced efficiency and streamlined processes. Benefits of making process mapping offers several key benefits that contribute to organizational efficiency and problem solving and continuous improvement. It brings attention to inefficiencies, redundancies, and unnecessary steps within a workflow. Process mapping enables the use of visuals instead of extensive written directions to communicate complex processes. Visual communication is often more accessible and easily comprehensible. Process maps provide a quick and clear overview of the workflow, making it simpler for stakeholders to grasp the details without the need for lengthy documentation. Importantly, process mapping allows organizations to collect and analyze data related to a process, highlighting areas that require attention. By leveraging the data generated from process maps, organizations can pinpoint root causes of issues, identify trends, and make informed decisions to solve problems effectively. Process maps also enable stakeholders to strategically ask important questions about workflow. By positioning targeted questions, organizations can uncover hidden inefficiency, explore alternative approaches, and identify opportunities for innovation. This questioning process drives continuous improvement initiatives. Benefits of process mapping again. Indeed, flowcharts and process maps are versatile tools that service various purposes in business and project management. So why do we turn to flowcharts and process maps? To enhance our comprehension of a process. Imagine trying to understand the complexities of a procedure solely through pages of written instructions. Flowcharts and process maps visually represent the sequence of steps, actions, and interactions within process. They are instrumental in helping individuals, teams, and stakeholders gain a comprehensive understanding of how a process operates, fosters clarity and insight. Now, let's consider types of process mapping. So, types of process mapping. So, let's consider types of process mapping. Process mapping comes in various types, each serving specific purposes. Exploring these types sheds light on their significance in understanding, analyzing, and improving organizational processes. Activity process map represents both value-added and non-value-added activities, offering a holistic view to define areas of value addition and potential inefficiencies. Detailed process map provides a comprehensive detailed look at each step within a process, facilitating in-depth analysis and a comprehensive understanding for optimization. Document map highlights the documents like inputs and outputs involved in a process, enhancing understanding of information flow and ensuring proper documentation management. High-level process map CPOC offers a quick overview using the CPOC framework, emphasizing key elements and stakeholders involved in the process. Rendered process map represents the current or future state, aiding in visualizing existing processes and proposing changes for enhanced efficiency. Swim lane or cross-functional map separates sub-process responsibilities into different lanes, clarifying cross-functional interactions and handoffs. Value-added chain diagram simplifies the representation with unconnected boxes for a quick, easy-to-understand visual overview useful for high-level discussions. Value stream map, a lean management technique, focus on optimizing the entire value stream, eliminating waste and enhancing efficiency. Workflow diagram represents a work processes in a flow format without using unified modeling language. Symbols providing a visual sequence of tasks for better understanding and communication. In summary, this process map types fulfill different needs, from high-level overviews to detailed analysis, offering valuable insights for understanding, analyzing, and improving organizational processes. So, in conclusion, in this lecture, we addressed the topic of ASIS to be model and the diverse range of processes mapping techniques for understanding, analyzing, and enhancing their operational workflows. Developing a current ASIS model serves as a foundational step for organization operations and looking to streamline operations, enhance efficiency, and embark on continuous improvement initiatives. It provides a baseline understanding that serves as a reference point for future analysis and the development of a desired to be future state model. In the next lecture, we will learn industry best practice strategies, tools, and techniques to analyze ASIS processes. Thank you very much for watching this lecture, and see you in other lectures. And of course, I should mention that stay warm. The weather is really cold. It's winter. Take care. Bye.